What's up, RBY Pokemon Challenges fam? This is Teo coming at you with another little bit about a Magikarp. You see, we just completed a Magikarp run here, and it's been posted for Discord members and channel members and kind of hidden on the channel itself. But yeah, if you haven't seen it already, it'll be coming out, I promise. But anyway. There was one problem in that full game Magikarp run, which was that we got all the way to this exact point, standing right here in front of Lance on 0 DVs with only a single Magikarp. But this is where it all broke down. We could not beat Lance with that single Magikarp. We gave it Max DVs, we grinded it out a bunch of times, it was not happening. It's not that it's impossible. Every member of Lance's team does have at least a chance to use a non-damaging move. It could use, for example, Leer with Gyarados, Agility with both of the Dragonairs. He can use Supersonic over and over and over again with Aerodactyl, and he could just go Agility and Barrier with his Dragonite. All of those are fine, but they still, I mean, just to get that level of luck would be completely insane, and it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I'd have to just keep grinding this for years and years and years and years and years and years, and we'd all be dead. But, you know. Anyway, we have proven that it's possible, but we used items in order to finally get through. That's got me asking another question, though. The first question I want to know is, how many Magikarps does it take to beat Lance? Now here, I have a team of 6 Magikarps. Only one of these Magikarps is actually the one that knows Dragon Rage, that's this second one right here. I'm intentionally not leading off with this Dragonite, or with this Magikarp. Oh my god, Magikarp became Dragonite. No, I'm not going to lead off with this Magikarp because I'm trying to save it for Aerodactyl and Dragonite. Aerodactyl, because of its rock typing, we're going to need to be able to use Dragon Rage to do decent damage. And of course, Dragonite, because it's going to spam Barrier, and Barrier raises its defense by 2 stages, meaning that our tackles are going to basically do nothing. So, Dragon Rage I think is going to be really important in those ones, but let's just find out, can we beat Lance with a team of 6 Magikarps? Let's find out. So first off here, the first Magikarp is intentionally the one that doesn't know Dragon Rage, just in case we take a bunch of damage here on the first 3 Pokemon. We kind of want this one to just be able to spam Tackle over and over again. Hopefully take these ones down. Okay, that one's recharging. Man, he's going hard on Hyper Beam here. Okay, we've made it all the way to Aerodactyl. Now, Aerodactyl is not a 4-hit KO, it's a 5-hit KO right now with Dragon Rage. So I'm going to intentionally tackle it once, let him knock me out, switch in my good Magikarp, and now that was a critical hit Hyper Beam, but it is a 4-hit KO from there. Now Dragonite is a 5-hit KO. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just beat Lance on the first attempt with only 2 Magikarps. So, like, I've got a whole team of Magikarps here. They were completely unnecessary. Yeah. We only needed 2 Magikarps. These other 4 Magikarps didn't even see the light of day. And that kind of leads me to the first point. Like, yes, we used items in that battle, but it's not really like it was that far off. Yes, we weren't winning, but, you know. Now you might notice I have a bunch of max elixirs. This is just for testing purposes, guys. Don't freak out here. Because now I'm going to drop a save state. I'm actually not going to save because I want to go back and I want to do a different test after this. But starting with this one, we're now going to see how many Magikarps it takes to beat the champion. Again, on the champion, we don't necessarily want to lead off with our Dragon Raging Magikarp. We want to save that for Rhydon. And ideally, we want to save it for the final Charizard if we can. The rest of our Magikarps are just going to have to kind of batter their way through this. We're going to have Exeggutor using Sleep on them. We're going to have Probably some Hyper Beams and Dragon Rages from the Gyarados. Alakazam's going to be a beast, but let's see if we can get through this. Maybe we get through this on the first attempt, I'm not sure. Okay, so first things first, we're just going to sit here and spam Tackle on the Pidgeot, because, I mean, it's going to Mirror Move Tackle, come on. Okay, we take that one down. Now, we need to Tackle on this Alakazam, and, okay, first Magikarp does go down, but we can just switch in the next Magikarp and knock it out. Now on Rhydon, this is where I kind of want to go into some Dragon Rages, because Rhydon has good defense and rock typing, and the fact that he just used a full restore kills me inside. Oh, and he's doing so much damage too. Okay. So now I do not want my precious Dragon Raging Magikarp, University Magikarp out there. No, I do not. But one big advantage of this team setup is that technically we don't have to take all of the defense drops before Exeggutor. But that sleep though. Okay. Come on. Hit. And don't put me back to sleep. Okay. So that one goes down. Nice. Now we can start tackling on Gyarados, and this is pretty simple. I mean, we're just going to tackle it down. Okay. We're all the way to Charizard, where I'm just going to try to finish this guy off. Okay, he uses Rage. Nice. Which means I can just use Dragon Rage, which is better than Rage. And there we go. So a team of Magikarps beats both of those pretty darn easily. Now, the champion took like 4 Magikarps, whereas the Lance battle only took 2 Magikarps to do it. So here, I'm just going to let this play out, because now I need to come back and I need to do a second test, which is, now that we know that a team of Magikarps not only completes this challenge, it's easy for them to complete this challenge. 4 Magikarps is all you need. And just saying, 4 Magikarps is demonstrably all you need to beat the champion there. But, I mean, you could probably get it on 3. You might even be able to get it on 2 with enough attempts. We've just proven, though, that it's not hard to get it. Oops, I accidentally took out a Magikarp. No. So, there is one more test that I want to try here. Something that was pointed out by some of the folks over on the Discord, where they were asking, in Gen 8, there is apparently the ability for Magikarp to learn Hydro Pump. I have not actually played with a Magikarp in Gen 8, so I'm going to look this up on Bulbapedia just to confirm. You know, I don't want to be that guy. You know, the guy who just trusts Discord. You know, like, who would just be the guy who trusts Discord? Love you guys, Discord folks. You guys are amazing. Seriously. But, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so, yes, it does have the ability to learn Hydro Pump in Gen 8. I see that. Okay. TR4, or TR3. Okay. Okay, then. Let's just double check. It's like, because it has Flail in later generations. That was exciting. Okay, and it even got Hydro Pump as an event move in Gen 5, I see. Okay. Okay. So, the whole point of this is that this is not going to be a Magikarp that is technically legal in any way, shape, or form, okay? Let's make that clear. I am not saying that this one is a legitimate Magikarp. What I am saying is that we're going to deposit all of the other Magikarps because we need to determine if it would have been possible to beat the game with a single Magikarp, assuming that it had access to such a powerful move. And so how do we do this? Well, I use a software called GameHook. It's also what Scott's Thoughts uses. And basically, what it allows us to do is it allows us to manipulate a few things in the game in real time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my completely empty Move 3 slot, and I'm going to put Hydro Pump there. So you can now suddenly see that I have access to Hydro Pump. And now, in theory, if I were playing with a Hydro Pumping a Hydro Pumping Magikarp, well then clearly I would have put all my PP ups into Hydro Pump, right? So, sorry, I'm just using GameHook for this. Like, this is for testing, guys. So we can go 1, 2, 3 into Hydro Pump, and then we'd have one more to put into Tackle, because that is actually a thing, guys. Like, you get 4 or PP ups as you go through the game normally, if you get the extra one that's on the route between Lavender and Fuchsia City. So, technically, this would be like we had played all the way through the game up to this point with a Max DVs Magikarp that knows Hydro Pump. Okay? And it has all the PP ups in Hydro Pump. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to start off by fighting Lorelei. And I'm going to put Hydro Pump up top. I'm going to put Tackle second. And the first question is, how much damage does Hydro Pump do? Well, this is actually doing quite a bit. My goodness. Oh, that was close on that one. Now, Hydro Pump does have some issues with accuracy, though, is the issue. Because now we're stuck tackling down the rest of her team. But if we can just get through this Lapras, in spite of being paralyzed and confused and her using super potions. Okay, there we go. Hey, that wasn't bad. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. No! I accidentally reset instead of doing what I wanted to do. No. Okay, rip. Oh, that crit one shot? Oh, that crit. Oh my god, the crit Hydro Pumps, boys. Okay. That's a one-hitter. Okay. Okay, now let's try to land our last Hydro Pump. There we go. Goodness gracious me. That is strong. Keeping in mind, we're at level 100, so... yeah, I'm gonna give myself a bunch of... well, I mean, do I need to? I have elixirs. Yeah. And, yeah, I have plenty of healing items, so that's fine. Okay, let's move on to Bruno, where Hydro Pump should be the play on everything. So here, Hydro Pump, that should be a one-shot. Here, Hydro Pump is a one-shot. Hydro Pump missed, okay. Okay, that's fine. Now the question is, will 8 Hydro Pumps be enough to get through Agatha? Kind of important, guys, because the whole point is that Agatha's ghosts can't be hit by Tackle or Struggle, so we would have to take out Agatha's ghosts with Hydro Pump. That is very nearly a one-shot on the first Gengar, though. Okay, so that one goes down. Now I think we tackle on Golbat because we do not want to be wrecked here. Okay, now Haunter. I am confused. And I get taken out on the first attempt. I mean, Agatha's going to be hard because of Nightshade. Okay, we take down Gengar easily, though. Okay, eliminate status conditions, but we've lost badge boosts as well. That's kind of bad. Okay, but that was a one-hitter. Ooh. That's a critical hit one-shot. So now I'm just going Hydro Pump on Arbok because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Okay, so clearly Hydro Pump was way stronger on everything up to this point. However, in this next fight, we're going up against Lance, where everything except Aerodactyl will resist Hydro Pump. So can a Hydro Pumping Max DVs solo Magikarp beat Lance? It's a good question, let's find out. Okay, so first things first, let's just see what Hydro Pump does there. Okay, that was a crit, but that was a two-hitter. Okay, I think it's already in. Yeah. Here, I'm just going to tackle down these Dragonairs, though. And then Hydro Pump on Aerodactyl should be a one-hitter. And now Hydro Pump. Come on. Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump. 3 Hydro Pumps takes down Dragonite. So if you had a Gen 8 trade back possibility to Gen 1, what we can say definitively is that Magikarp would be crushing the game. Now, I'm going to change PP up, which I put in the first slot, back to Max Elixir. Again, this is all for testing, guys. Like, normally, I would be here with enough PP restoring items, but I'm not going to play the whole game again with a Magikarp. Sorry, guys. Not for one video, at least. Okay, but here we have our Hydro Pumping Magikarp. We're gonna pop into the Champions Chambers, and we're gonna see if this works. It might just work. So let's try. Okay, so Hydro Pump on Pidgeot is a one-hit KO. It's very nearly a one-shot there. It's going to be a one-hitter there. On Exeggutor. Exeggutor's hard. That was a crit. But we took down Exeggutor in 3 hits there. Now I think we just have to try to get through this Gyarados. If we can. Okay, we got wrecked on that one. Let's try this again. Okay. So... oh no, come on. The Hydro Pump misses. We just can't have that. That's GG, I think. I think we need the PP to get through. Okay. So now, I think we might just be better off just tackling here. Oh, come on. Not if we're gonna miss every single time with tackle. Come on. But then I'm actually thinking to change up my game plan. I think Hydro Pump is so strong that what we really want to do is get as many badge boosts here from the ride-on as we possibly can. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Come on, one more. Okay. Okay, so that one didn't work out, but there is a method to my madness, I swear to God. Okay, so Hydro Pump, there's a one-hitter. Hydro Pump there puts it into a range to almost be one-shot, but okay. Now, Leer, good. Tail Whip, good. Leer missed. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Come on, one more, buddy. Okay, well, we got 5 badge boosts in that one. Hypnosis missed, that's a 2-hitter now on Exeggutor. Oh, but the Hyper Beam, no, come on, just go Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage, and I think we've won, guys. Okay, because we have so many badge boosts that Hydro Pump would just wreck there, I think. Oh, crit, nice. Okay. Okay, that's 1. Come on, give me more. Give me more, buddy. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 badge boosts in this one. We've still, I think, got Exeggutor as a 2-hitter, yes. We've got Gyarados as a 2-hitter. And now Rage. Haha. That's a 1-hitter on the Charizard. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god, just Hydro Pump. Wrecks the entire Elite Four. Oh my god. Alright, boys. So there you have it. Here's what we learned. Dragon Raging University Magikarp can beat the entire game solo, but it has to use items on Lance and the champion to be actually reasonable. There's a stupid form of luck that it could get where our opponents always use non-attacking moves over and over and over and over and over again, but to get that luck is just so insane that it's just never gonna happen, guys. I shouldn't say it's never gonna happen. If you make the video of it happening, definitely post it up on YouTube. I will watch it. But you're going to be grinding for quite some time. Now, with that being said, if you just have a team of Magikarps, 2 Magikarps is enough to take down Lance, and 4 Magikarps is all the more that you would need in order to take down the champion. Probably get it on 3, maybe even 2 with the right kind of luck. Then finally, if you add Hydro Pump, like a Gen 8 Magikarp, you can absolutely crush this section of the game. Like, that was not hard. We absolutely destroyed the Elite Four. So, I mean, that's all she wrote on this. This is pretty cool that, in my opinion, it's just, you know, later gens, okay, they add Hydro Pump for Magikarp, it's kind of funny, it's a gimmick. But if they had added that in the original gen, then that would have absolutely crushed. And then if you added Dragon Rage, you pretty much crush the entire game. Well, I shouldn't say crush the entire game. You can beat the entire game up to Lance. And you can do it solo. And from Lance on, get a team of Magikarps. That's all you need. So, in a final thought, I guess, what I would say is this. One of the big issues that I have in general with team challenges, I've said this many times, is that if I can beat the entire game with a team of Magikarps, or if I can beat the game with a team of Kakuna, Metapod, and Magikarp, and do it itemless, then the only way for me to make a team challenge that I think is really interesting beyond these ones is to do it with some sort of limitation on leveling. Because here we're at level 100, so if we were ever going to be able to get through this with a team, it would be this situation right here. You know, it's one of those things where, at least in my opinion, it's not very interesting to watch a team run where you just get everything to level 100 and you beat the game, right? So there has to be some sort of limitation on it. So the team minimum battles that we did before, definitely a cool one. A second run that I'm going to definitely be attempting myself that the folks over on Discord did was the Baton Pass Challenge, where they used a different Pokemon for every gym leader, and they basically treated it as a solo run, but with a team, because they kept catching a new Pokemon each time to move on in the game. Super cool idea, something that I want to play with. And yeah, otherwise we just, you know, we played the game of Pokemon. It was nice. Cool. Anyway, that does it for me, folks. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Later.